Hi, I'm Bob Barker. I'm an artist, and this is my new limited edition piece. This is revisiting a piece that I did a while ago. The original piece I painted for my wife, which she's still got it on the front room wall. And this is a piece that I've called No Ties. And it sort of relates to the horses being made free off of the carousel. As an artist, you have these things going through your head. It's like I know it's your imagination, but it's a wonderful thing. You can just let your imagination soar and go off. And I like the idea from me being a kid and going on these carousels, thinking about when you was either riding on them and you felt that you was actually on a horse and that you was going and you was galloping, and in your imagination as a child it's sort of like thinking, you know, this would be cool if we could just sort of gallop off of the carousel and ride round the park or through the trees or through the woods. The palette that I use within the piece is my usual sort of like muted palette, but I knew that the horses, while still on the carousel, needed to be sort of like front and centre and the focal point of the piece in some respects. And I just wanted to make those look like they were glowing under the lights of the carousel. And later on through the piece, for some reason, whether it's a mystical or some fantasy thing going on in my head, I just wanted a large moon shining through the woods, and therefore the horses turned into white horses, so they lost the colour as they came out into the moonlight. The horses, they used to be called the gallopers. Rather than it being a carousel, it was known as the gallopers. So the gallopers is written on there. Back in the early 70s, there was a group that came out and singing songs, and they were probably one of the first what is known today as boy bands, and it was a group called the Osmonds. And a lot of people might not know who the Osmonds are, but there was a set of brothers that sang, and they brought a record out called Crazy Horses. At the time it was sort of like different sort of music, and they had like what they call a Moog synthesizer, and they could make it sound like horses neighing in the background as part of the song, and it was like really cool at the time. Well, this song called Crazy Horses, and I was 17-year-old at the time, so it's sort of like stuck in my head. Just on a daily basis, it's just you and your paints and a canvas, and you sit in front of the easel and you paint. You've no idea whether that is going to be taken on board by the people, whether they are going to like what you're going to do. So going out to these galleries, meeting the people that are buying your work, I think that's fantastic, because you get all the anecdotes. They start to tell me what the pieces mean to them, and I love that interaction, to get that from the people. And on many of occasions, you know, me and clients have sat there crying together when they've told me the stories of why they've bought my paintings. And that is quite, even after all these years, even after, you know, all the years that I've been painting, I still find that amazing that people see something, and what they see in my work and hearing those stories is just, I don't know, it's just so cool. It's so fantastic.